Whose vape is this?
Somebody's vape.
So, we're going to talk about boxing. So, and the reason being is because it's much like our business. Now, it's easy to find the polar opposite of the business with that, and the fact that in boxing, when you're working with somebody, you're trying to beat them up. You don't do that. You're not supposed to be doing that. But now, when you look at the parallel, there's 6 things that the boxer needs to know. And that's punches. There's only 6 punches in boxing. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. Now I'd show you mine, but they're much too fast to want to do them. And I don't want to hurt anybody, so you're welcome. But you know, in our profession, in our business, we have 6 steps. Right? And we have them from day 1 to year 20, year 40. And just because you're here for, you know, your 20th year, 40th year, you can still practice them. Now I have an example of embracing those 6 steps. So if I go back to last year, at the same time, I had 1 director. Last month I had 13. 0 licenses last year. Right now I have 3, and I have another 2 more here next week or so. 0 people in training. Right now I've got 10. And adding to that. And that's because I'm not going through the motions of those steps, I'm actually embracing those steps. So, actually, where's that? Where was this one? So, I want to introduce you to somebody. His name is Terry Lockhart. He was recruited in the 60s. So, a recruiter actually asked him and some friends if they wanted to come to a presentation. And so anyways, he said, yeah. They went to the bottom of this cliff, and they're standing there, and suddenly these ropes got thrown off this edge of this cliff. And they're dangling down there, and they look up, and several men show up at the top of the cliff, and they're all dressed in army fatigues and holding machine guns. All of a sudden, they all did a Hail Mary off the top of this cliff, attached to the ropes. Right? And when they're running down this cliff, attached to these ropes, they were shooting machine guns. Get to the bottom, and this person had asked this gentleman here if he was interested in joining the group, and he said, yeah. My dad stuck his hand up. He went on to become a Canadian Airborne combat engineer. September 29th, 1988, he was a Nobel Peace Prize recipient. As a Canadian peacekeeper. And that was because of recruitment. So I want to say one more thing here before I go. And we all put up with this. We're not immune to it. So when you hear the word no, right, it's rejection. But I heard this a while ago that rejection is the tool for protection. And every time we hear it, we're getting better and better at what we do. Anyways, love you, Dad.
Good job, man.